Hello and welcome to the Dead Air Dudes. I'm Izzy.
Yes, Dead Air Dudes.
Yeah, delete.
You can't delete. You can't delete. You keep going. Welcome to Dead Air Dudes. I'm Izzy.
Welcome, Dead Air Dudes. I'm Rocka.
I'm E.
PBJ.
We're doing another beer review. This time we're going to review from Single Cut Beer Smiths. E, take it away.
All right, so Single Cut in Astoria, right by the classic Steinway piano place. This is Single Cut. It is a Dean Mahogany Pale Ale, 5.6 ABV.
It's on the weaker side.
Well, we'll find out in a minute, but the brewery is a great brewery. They, right overlooking the Steinway and Sons place. They have a beer tours there. I've spoken about this brewery before. Well worth you guys checking out. Rocco, what do you think about the beer presentation?
Well, I'm going to turn this over to PBJ, who has the more artistic eye. I can just tell you from one glance, it looks interesting.
Well, it catches your eye. You got this kind of big giant red rock in front of in back of all this blue. So it does the contrast does bring you to it. Nice little landscape. Not bad.
Reminds me
From
of
far
Arizona.
away, it looks like carrot sticks.
Yeah, it does remind you of Red Rock country, either Arizona or Utah.
Carrot sticks.
Was that a wild boar at the bottom?
I believe it is.
A bear,
No, it's a
I believe.
bear.
That's
It's
what I
a
said.
bear.
That's what I said. A wild bear.
Of course,
He said boar.
naturally.
Bear.
All right.
Boar, same thing. That being said, let's get to it. Crack it
All
open,
right.
guys.
All right, Single Cut. Here we go.
I'm having
You
mine
guys
in
notice
mine.
I'm pouring it straight for the most part to get a bigger head on it because that's where the flavor is. Now with
Right.
a pale ale, you're gonna notice it's more amber. I don't know how the lighting is here, but you notice it's more amber in color.
Very amber.
Unlike an IPA, which is not amber in color, this tends to have a larger head to it.
Larger head.
I hate the lighting in my house.
And the lighting here is terrible anyway, but it's a darker beer. You can tell immediately that the pale ale is not like an IPA. IPA tends to be hazy, yellowish,
Pretty clear.
orangey, juicy.
It
This
kind
is
of
not
looked
it.
like Yingling to me. Or was it me?
It's
No,
it's a little too dark for that.
Yeah. Okay. That's not correct. Carry on.
All right, so let's give it a shot.
All right, pinkies up. Cheers.
All right, so this is because it's a pale ale and not an IPA. It's gonna be more malty. It's a more thick beer.
Thick.
Not a lot of carbonation. It's not a stout thick by any
Not a
stretch.
lot of aroma either.
No.
I don't smell the beer. Just stop.
I
Don't
smell
smell.
nothing.
Smell the beer. Don't smell the beer.
It's has a more malty.
Definitely more malty, dark, a deeper flavor to it.
Yeah.
Not citrusy. If you have an IPA that we reviewed last time from Interboro,
It's definitely
check that review out. That was juicy. You could tell from it. This one is an amber color, and you can expect to drink have a drink like this in the fall, winter. I mean, you could have it in the summer, but it's got a deep, complex flavor to it. I taste the malty to it. I taste more of a mahogany look to it in the color. Rocco, what do you think?
It's a red ale, so But
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take a lot of flack. I think this is unremarkable.
Well, we didn't get to the review yet, but go ahead.
It's kind of it lacking in all categories. I mean, it has no bite. It's not as bitter. It tastes like a very watered down beer. To be quite honest, I'm sorry.
May I interject one thing?
5.8.
May I interject one thing?
Please do.
You may.
Rocca, I think the problem is that you're more accustomed to your hazy, juicy, hoppy goodness that we've been reviewing and been drinking the past couple weeks, and this is more of a red ale, It has a crisp toffee, dark bread malt flavor. It's more of a sturdy British, an American wants to lay a crisp toffee. It has a bright and citrusy hop.
It's almost like an Irish red ale.
Yes.
It's almost like an Irish red
It's
ale.
kind of similar. It could be like a Killian's type,
Killians.
No. Sorry, I'm not feeling that at all. I've had a steady diet of cheap beers. I don't disparage the beer because of their price, but I had a steady diet of cheap beers in the last few weeks, mainly because of the quarantine and limited resources. And if you say Killian's has a little more bite to it.
Wow.
Red Stripe has a little bit more bite to it. I'm not going to go far and say it's Pap Blue Ribbon, which, hey, when in doubt, I don't mind good Paps. I'm just very underwhelmed.
The record Paps is not good.
All right, let's get to the review. Since you've already said this is underwhelmed, there's no secret. Rocco's going to give a review that is not a six-pack. Go ahead and tell us what those review rankings are.
All right, quickly, folks. Bottom of the scale is a 40-ounce, is a skunky beer. The middle of the road will be 40-ounce. Top tier goes to a six-pack. That you would drink that all day long, grab a six and go. Unfortunately, I am kind of underwhelmed by this beer. Doesn't give the punch, doesn't give the bitterness, doesn't give anything that I was really looking for, especially in a brewery beer. Because of that, and it's not memorable. It didn't leave a lasting taste. I'd have to give it a skunk. Sorry.
PBJ?
It's kind of average. And that's from a non-drinker. I think it's a little chalky.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a flat malt.
Okay. For me personally, I have to be honest, I think I've been swayed by Single Cut's previous efforts or other beers, which are...
Don't be swayed. Judge this alone. Judge this alone.
Understandable, but it's human nature to just be, you're looking for this hoppy, juicy, great goodness, and it's a different type of beer. That being said, it's not a bad beer. It's just not my favorite right now. I give it a firm 40 ounce.
It fails to live up to expectations. All right, got you.
All right, so my favorite beer is an IPA. This is a pale ale. This is in the family. It doesn't have the hoppiness of an IPA, but that's not why you drink a pale ale. You drink it because you want a deeper flavor to it. You do not want a juicy drink. You do not want a very hoppy drink. For a pale ale, if you enjoy pale ales, I think this lacks a little flavor to it. Had it had more punch, which I think what Rocco was mentioning before, and I think PBJ alluded to in some fashion, I would have given it a six-pack. That being said, that's not to say that I won't drink a six-pack. What's put in front of me, I drink. However, if we're doing the ranking scales correctly, I would give this a 40 ounce. It is a little underwhelming, but consistent with a pale ale.
There you go. All right, that's our review for today. I'm Izzy.
I'm Raka.
Peanut butter jelly on you.
Everybody stay safe out there. Save the whales. Have a good night.